All right, good morning, everyone. Now begins the start of remote learning here at Ohio State for the last 5 weeks of the semester. I will be sending in either videos or just an announcement, email announcement to you guys just to kind of check in twice a week. In fact, later on today, I'm going to send you, actually on Thursday, excuse me, I'm going to send you guys a little survey or create a poll to see whether you guys prefer video check-ins or written email check-ins and what have you. So be looking out for that on Thursday. Today, I kind of wanted to go over what's coming up this week and then some other issues that are related to Ohio State, our class, and Ohio State more generally. I did create a little PowerPoint here, so let me go ahead and share my screen first. All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about a recent change to the pass, no pass option that's available to you guys. Faculty received an email from the executive dean and provost for the Arts and Science, our College of Arts and Science. It seems as though, which is really great for you guys, you can opt in for a pass, no pass option opt in for a pass, no pass grade for a class that counts toward your major. And in fact, let me go ahead and pull up the email that faculty received late last night. Yes, so it says here that in addition to these provisions, because again, it was a situation where you could only opt in for this if it was for a general education course, an elective course. Only for the current semester, the College of Arts and Sciences is allowing students to choose to have one or more courses that count toward an ASC major or minor graded on a pass, no pass basis. So for those who are interested in doing that, I do recommend that you tell your advisor, meet with your advisor in some capacity. The deadline to opt in for the pass, no pass option is April 17th. So definitely make sure that you guys get on that if you feel as though that is the best option for you. There are ramifications to it, however, even though a pass, no pass option does not negatively impact your grade, it has literally no impact on it whatsoever. So that could still have potentially negative ramifications depending upon your specific situation, whether you need a specific GPA for a scholarship, for an internship. So once more, even though the pass, no pass option will not have a negative impact on your GPA, it certainly won't help it as well in terms of enhancing that GPA. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you're really consulting with your advisor so that you develop a plan that's best for your specific situation. All right, and so lectures this week. So later on today, I'm going to be lecturing about the PESO model. On Wednesday, I will lecture about evaluative research and then hold a live exam review. If you do have any questions about the exam, what I will also try to do is maybe create a discussion board to where you guys can pose those questions and so that your classmates can see what kind of questions are being asked about the exam. Once more, if you do want to attend a live lecture, again, just switching out of my slides here, I'm going to go to my morning section of campaigns. So what you'll need to do in order to access that live lecture link is go to modules and then go to week 12 and click where it says live lecture. And then for today, it's the PESO model. Wednesday's lecture is going to be evaluative research. And again, that exam review. And that's how it's going to be for pretty much the rest of the semester. So make sure you guys are tuning into the modules to have access to that live lecture link. For those who cannot make the live lecture, that's completely fine. I will record the lecture and then upload it to Canvas later on. There aren't any assignments due. However, we do have an exam that's coming up next Monday. It is open book, but it's timed. So you have about an hour to take that exam. If for whatever reason, if you have ODS accommodations, please make sure that you remind me. All that documentation, unfortunately, is at my office, and I can't go to my office this time, so I don't know who exactly needs that documentation. I don't have that file with me. So once more, make sure that you follow up with me so that I can make those proper accommodations. And then also I wanted to update you guys on my late assignment policy. I've changed that policy in light of everything that's been going on. So I will give you guys a grace period to turn in assignments, meaning like your section 2 paper and then your final paper that's due at the end of the semester. So I understand technology mishaps happen. And so I'm going to give you guys a 2-hour grace period after the deadline or after the deadline. So most of our assignments in this class are due at 11:59 p.m. on Canvas. So if you have some technological mishaps, I will give you technically until 1:59 a.m. to turn that in. You won't have any impact, or there won't be any impact on your grade. Now, if you turn it in after that, you'll still be able to turn it in, but there will be a penalty toward your grade. It'll be a 10% deduction in your grade, automatic deduction. And then if it's 2 days late, there will be a 20% deduction from your grade. And then anything that's submitted after 2 days, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to accept it. Please make sure you guys are communicating with me. I cannot stress that enough. If you are going through something, whether it's school or non-school related, I need to hear from you. And as best as possible, need to hear from you proactively. Now also make sure that you guys are checking in with your group members. I know we're scattered all over the state, all over the nation, and even all over the world. So don't get too anxious if you don't hear from a group member in about a day or so. They're probably dealing with a lot of stuff, just like you're dealing with a lot of stuff. If your group member doesn't reach out to you or they don't respond to your messages, I would say within 48 to 72 hours, then you can loop me in that message, and then I'll try to reach out to that individual as well. And then also as a reminder, we do have a couple of discussion assignment posts that you guys need to complete. Remember, I lowered the stake of some of our major assignments in order to reallocate some of those points. What I did is I'm going to create some smaller stakes assignments through the form of online discussions. So again, yes, make sure you guys complete that. And once more, just to show you guys where this is located, going back here to my morning section of campaigns. So if you click on where it says discussions, there are 2, so all I want you guys to do is for the first discussion post, check in, tell me what you've been doing for self-care during this crazy time, and then what can professors do a better job of to help students transition to remote learning. And then also make sure you watch the video that I posted in the announcement. I think that was on Friday, yes. Make sure you post your response to that, and I have some guiding questions here as well. The same thing applies for my afternoon section of campaigns. So again, just go to discussions. Here's the COVID-19 check-in and then the response to the video that I posted. And then just to kind of like go back just a little bit for my afternoon section of campaigns, to access the lecture that's going to take place later on today, go to week 12 module, live lecture, and then you should automatically be able to join that Zoom meeting. All right, so that takes care of what I'd like to go over today for this week, what's coming up. Again, have grace for yourself, guys. You will be taking 4, 5, maybe even 6 classes now online. It will be a challenge, but again, communicate with all your professors. I can't speak for your other professors, but at least with me, I cannot stress how important communication is if you're going through something. This is going to be tough, but honestly, we will get through this. So you guys take care. And for my morning section of campaigns, I'll see some of you guys in just a few.